Hey everyone, this is General Prince Cody, H.W. Werehog, and I'm back with another video. There's something important I need to get off my chest, so please, just hear me out. Lately, there's been a bunch of rumors and accusations going around about me using an account that belongs to someone else, specifically Mutant Neon Mice, across platforms like MeWe and YouTube. And I'll be real with you, this has gone way too far. Let me make something clear once and for all. I do not use other people's accounts. I have 2 of my own accounts on YouTube. That's it. I do not own, manage, or log into any account that belongs to Mutant or anyone else. If someone saw weird behavior or messages coming from that account, then you need to talk to the real owner, not me. Yeah, that is not even true at all, especially when none of you can actually show me real screenshots. If you're going to accuse me of something this serious, then back it up with real proof. And no, I'm not talking about some blurry screenshot with edited text or cropped usernames. I mean actual, honest, unedited proof. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. Some of you even have me blocked, and then you expect me to send screenshots to prove I'm innocent? How does that even make sense? You cut me off and then complain when I can't defend myself. If you really want answers, talk to my friends. Ask the people who still talk to me, even the ones who aren't close with me anymore. At least they might help clear up the situation. I already said this. I have 2 brand accounts for my YouTube channel. That's it. I don't create fake ones. I don't pretend to be other people. I'm not out here impersonating anyone. Why would I? What would I even get out of that? People even said I used Sally's account, that I was pretending to be her. That's just insane. But to be honest, Sally, if you're really watching this, and I mean really watching, not just skimming through so you can twist my words, then let me ask you something. Why didn't you just ask around like other people did? Why not go to the source instead of throwing accusations in the air and hoping they stick? If someone asked me for proof, I showed them what I could. So why couldn't you do the same before jumping to conclusions? You want to know if I own his YouTube account? I don't. And it's not even listed under my account list. Not on desktop. Not on mobile. If I really had access to it, YouTube would show it in the switch account option when I log in. That's basic functionality. Even on a smartphone, if you log in with multiple accounts, they all show up there. You would see it, plain and simple. Now maybe you made a new channel before, maybe you even forgot it existed and that's why it appears when you switch. But that's your business. Don't project that situation onto me like I'm doing the same thing, because I'm not. And I know we're not exactly friends anymore. Fine. I'm not pretending like everything's okay between us, but that doesn't give you the right to start spreading things that aren't backed up with real proof. Just because we don't talk doesn't mean you get to treat me like a punching bag. You can't just go around accusing people with half-truths or what some random troll in a DM told you. That's reckless, that's dangerous, and honestly, it's just plain unfair. I've had people come to me respectfully asking questions. I answered them, I explained, I showed screenshots when I could. That's how grown-ups handle things. That's how trust is earned. Not by tossing fake stories around like confetti, just because you're mad, confused, or trying to score points with people who don't even care about the truth. So, Sally, if you were really trying to figure this out instead of turning it into drama, you'd come talk to me. You'd verify your claims before dragging my name into it. But instead, you let your emotions lead, and now look where we are. More chaos, more confusion, and more damage to people who just wanted peace. This community already has enough problems. We don't need to start inventing new ones. I'm not saying you have to like me. I'm not saying we need to be friends again. But I am saying, be better than this. If you expect people to believe you, bring the facts. Because if you can't even do that, then maybe you're not as innocent in this situation as you think. That's all I'm going to say for now. Believe what you want, but don't say I never tried to explain. Alright? Now, back with this video. This situation is really pointless. There's some situation that some people say is a real thing, and for anyone to fake her account or use it to stir drama is just evil. And if they're dragging her name into this, what makes you think they won't do the same to mine? This is worse than what happened with Demon Gamer 24 and Lady Marie. The same kind of setup. Lies, impersonation, and random trolls trying to control who gets to stay in the community and who gets canceled. And I'm not gonna lie, this crap hurts. I've already lost people I cared about because of this drama. People I supported, helped, defended, now turning on me over stuff that isn't even true. And don't even bring death threats into this. They don't scare me. They don't help your case. They just prove you're not mature enough to be taken seriously. To those who are still being fair, who still believe in hearing both sides, thank you. To those who already made up their mind based on lies, I hope one day you learn the truth, even if it's too late. I'm going to keep moving forward. If you want to keep dragging me into old drama that I had nothing to do with, go ahead. You're only wasting your time. But if you're the type of person who accuses someone with no evidence just because a troll told you something or because drama keeps you entertained, then I've got no time for you. You're getting blocked. End of story. This drama with Mutant Neon Mice needs to stop. You guys are trashing the Sonic community with this behavior. You're harassing people, driving others away, and making everything toxic. You think you're being right by canceling others without proof, but all you're doing is turning yourself into an attention seeker. So let me ask you, if you can't even talk to me first, if you just believe whatever a random screenshot says without thinking, then what kind of friend are you trying to be? If you don't want to be friends with me anymore, that's your decision. I'm done begging. I'm done apologizing for stuff I didn't even do. If you walked away without hearing my side, then go. I won't chase you. Some of you are out here throwing around accusations without a single piece of actual proof, and no, edited screenshots, fake DMs, or stuff that comes from known trolls don't count. If you're getting your evidence from someone with a history of stirring drama, lying, or impersonating others, then you're being manipulated. This kind of false blaming has already destroyed a lot of good friendships in the Sonic community. Somehow it happens on MeWe, Discord, or any other social media. It's becoming worse than what happened with Demon Gamer 24 or even the Lady Marie situation. And you know what? It's not just the drama, it's the pain that comes with people not trusting you. Watching people you supported turn their backs over lies hurts more than you know. I came to this community to have fun, to create, role play, make stories, talk with people who love the same stuff I do. Not to be accused, not to be stalked, and definitely not to be targeted because someone else wants to start drama. And now what? I can't even log into my own account without people whispering behind my back, saying, oh, maybe that's him pretending again. Pretending what? To exist? To still be a part of this community? It's exhausting. I shouldn't have to keep defending myself every time someone out there wants to lie. And if people are still convinced I did something wrong after all this, then maybe they're just looking for someone to blame. It doesn't even matter if it's true anymore, does it? And you know what? If that's what this community's become, people canceling others without listening, without asking questions, then maybe I really do need to go somewhere else. Somewhere people don't turn on you the second they get a message from some troll. Somewhere I don't have to keep proving I'm not the villain in someone else's made-up story. So, before you keep pointing fingers, think, ask questions, talk to me, because if you'd rather trust a fake screenshot than someone who's been honest this whole time, that says more about you than it does about me. Also, if you want me to provide some evidence with screenshots, then fine. I'll go through my DMs, I'll check my posts, and I'll look through everything I've done. I'm not hiding anything. But don't you dare just come at me saying you did this without verifying it first. You need to actually investigate. Look at the timestamps. Check the usernames. Compare the tone. analyze the platform it came from. Because 90% of the time, this so-called proof comes from a troll trying to get a reaction out of you. Yes, I was already planning to verify those screenshots in this video. They're real. And they prove one thing. I don't use alternate accounts to impersonate anyone. I'm not here playing games or starting fake accounts to stir up drama. That's not who I am. I'm the type of person who stands by what I say. If I did something wrong, I'd admit it. But when I know I didn't do anything and people are still trying to frame me, nah. That's when I speak up. I'll even try to give you a clear explanation, so long as you're willing to actually listen. But if you're the kind of person who just wants to attack me without thinking, if you already made up your mind no matter what I show you, then you're not worth my time. You never were. You want proof? I'll verify it, I'll break it down and show what's real. But don't come crying when the truth doesn't match the lies you believed. And one more thing, if your idea of justice is trashing people first and asking questions never, then you've got no business calling anyone out. You're just repeating the same toxic cycle that's already ruined too many people in this community. So this is it for me now. You've heard my side. You've seen how far I'm willing to go to clear this up. The rest, it's on you. Believe the truth or stay stuck in someone else's lie. Either way, I'm moving forward.